So one of the things that we want to do in lab here is make sure that we have a safe environment. So there's a few procedures that we want everyone to be aware of. One of the things that we do use quite often is our burners in lab. So just so you know, there is a fire extinguisher in this room, and the fire alarm is over by the entrance door. Right over there to the right side. We also do have a emergency shower in case you should get some chemicals on yourself, and we don't want you to pull on this to play with it. Trust me, the campus police come by and check every semester, but they actually have a trash can that the water will go into. So please don't play around with the shower, but it is there if you need it. Also, if you do get chemicals in your eyes, the one thing that we ask that you do is to come over here to the eye wash station, and you want to lean over here and rinse out your eyes for at least 5 minutes. If you do have contact lenses, we do ask that you not try and remove those contact lenses. Some of those chemicals could cause some damage there, and you might have some additional damage occur if you try and remove the contact lens yourself. One of the other worries that we do have in the lab is biohazard. You are going to be dealing with live cultures. So we do ask that you be very aware of what you're doing with the culture and when you're using it. Your lab instructor should let you know about any dangers that might happen if you do get exposed to those. But if you do have an open cut, you definitely want to make sure that you cover that up so you don't have any things get into it. And then the last thing that we can look at is you're going to be dealing with glass, and be very, very aware that you're dealing with live cultures in glass tubes, and those do break. So try and make sure that rather than having your glass tubes on the edge of the bench, make sure you push it towards the center to try and decrease the chances of those tubes breaking. If you do happen to break a glass tube, one of the first things that you should do is let everybody around you know. Definitely let your instructor know. And what you want to do to clean up the glass spill is have your instructor deal with it so you don't have to worry about getting any cuts from the glass there. To show you in Science 113, the biology lab, our fire alarm is over here by the entrance door, and if we go all the way over here on this side, we have similar kinds of equipment available, your eye wash station and your emergency shower, and also we do have our fire extinguisher over here in this corner. The last procedure we wanted to talk to you about is if you are using a culture in a glass tube like this, one of the things you do need to be careful of, again, the glass can break, but also these tubes have vented lids to allow gases to go in and out. And if you tilt this too far, you're going to find that it does actually drip out. This is water, not a culture, so don't worry about it. But if this does happen, again, the first thing you want to do is make sure you tell people around you and let your instructor know. And then take your bottle of bleach, and you want to make sure that you spray down the area really well and make sure that this is bigger than the area of the spill to catch any droplets that are there. And then take some paper towels, and you want to lay these guys down, and this is going to help to disinfect the area there. And you want to, again, let this sit for at least 5 minutes. 10 minutes is not going to be a bad thing. It's never a bad thing to over disinfect the area there, but you want to let this sit. If you do have a broken tube, again, you want to be very careful. But again, we want to bleach the area to try and make sure that we disinfect the area before the instructor is going to clean up any broken glass that might be there.